Hello, hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and we're going to talk about August. We're going to have 4 weeks in August, and it's going to have the 4 columns and the 3 rows as per usual. I have all new decks, so it's pretty exciting, and I'm really, really happy to see you all here. The reason I like doing this is so I can help you guys see what's coming for next week and be better prepared. All right, that's the whole goal here. A little quick note, I am not at home, so I am in the state of Washington. I'm in an Airbnb, and my hosts live above me. So there may be some unusual noises or bumpty bumps, and that is perfectly all right. I will work through them, and if need be, I'll get a little quieter in moments while we're waiting for things to settle down. But ultimately, I think we're cool, and I'm going to go ahead and get through this, all right? It's all good. So let's go ahead and light a candle just to get the mood going right here, all right? This isn't a fancy special candle with special smells or flavors, but it is a lovely candle, and it will help with the energy. I like to have a point of focus, and that is what I use the candle for. It helps me with that, and I appreciate your interest in all this. So let's go ahead and look at what your first card of the month will be. We have this new deck that's all about the Sacred Forest, which is going to, Sacred Forest Oracle, which is going to present us with, yeah, that wasn't a very good display. Let's try that again. They're pre-programmed for you, not to worry. But yeah, we can do better, so that's great. I'm going to pull a card for you. It will be the theme for the month. I think you really like these cards. If only for the beautiful unicorn on the back. Dun, dun, dun. See? Unicorns. Okay, so we're going to set those aside. And let's look at your theme for the month. We have standing stones with passage. All right? So there's definitely a doorway or a gateway that you're getting yourself into, that you're going to be working yourself through. This is very exciting to me. You are going to be getting through it. For some of you, this is not going to be a fun one, but it is going to be a destination, right? You're going to get to the other side of it, and you will be better, all right? It's so interesting because your message from my better angels is to be in charge of whatever's going on, right? You're going to step up and be in charge. Big shock, right? Not to me. I get you guys. You all understand what's happening. And you're going to be able to take care of that business. And it's important that you step up and take charge and get going. All right. So we have another new deck. Let's go ahead. It's been pre-programmed for you. We're going to go ahead and use this deck for the overview, right? So I'm going to lay these out. And indeed, these were gifted to me by my sister. Shout out to Miss Carol. Absolutely wonderful deck. I'm really enjoying them. The images are lovely, and the energy of this deck is just sweet. This deck comes with a couple of extra cards. I'm noticing now tarot decks by specific artists will throw in 1 or 2 extra major arcana just for the sake of, because they're expressing themselves and they felt like there was something missing. So shout out to them for all that creativity and all. And yes, we'll talk about them if they show up. All right. So let's go ahead and talk right now about August 4th through the 10th. This is that week. And of course, we're going to come in and go deeper on this week at the very end of this video. So bear with me and we'll get to it, and then we'll go deeper at the end. All right. So let's talk about this. This first week, the 4th through the 10th of August, Scorpio, you are working on something around the house and the home. This is, of course, the Emperor. You're going to be coming into it and coming at it from a very clear point of view. There's something about you that's extremely grounded this particular week. You know what's going on. You know what's happening. You're the grown-up in the room. I think that's part of why you need to take charge and move forward in this particular week. Or in this particular month. You are the voice of reason. So don't be alarmed. This could also have something to do with house and home, or the foundation of your work. So keep those things in mind where you're going to need to boss up at work or at home. All right, very nice. Where you're blocked, the Eight of Cups. So there may be somebody in your world that you're wanting to release so that you can move forward, because they're just kind of like not working out anymore. This speaks to walking away from a relationship that isn't working. But you're not in a position to really do so anymore. Not this week, okay? So you might do it later, but just not this week, okay? Fair enough. You're going to prioritize things, okay? Now, of course, this is the High Priestess showing me that your solution is to remember to really be very clear for yourself about your intuition, because your intuition is on point this week, okay? You can trust your gut. Your gut is telling you things. It's telling you exactly what's going on. And if you'll listen to your intuition, that little voice inside your head that's telling you, hey, guess what? Everything is great. Or, oh, this guy doesn't feel right. Listen to that. It's important. It's helping you move forward properly. Do embrace that possibility. It will be helpful to you. All right? Now we have the Six of Wands. Here we're talking about, of course, August 11th through 17th. We have the Six of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be able to take your ideas and share them. I feel like everything you've worked on here this past week is going to be coming out now, where you're going to be able to finally share it and take care of it. It's going to be beautiful. People are going to be listening to you. I love that very much for you. It's always nice to be heard, right? Now, of course, well, I keep saying of course. What am I talking about? Okay. The Nine of Pentacles is showing up as your block this week. And the Nine of Pentacles speaks to the fact that your finances would be super flush if it was working in an upright position. But because it's in the blocking department, it's working in a reverse department situation. So Nine of Pentacles is saying that your finances might be at issue this week. Do pay attention to what your money is doing. Make sure your money is working for you and that you haven't overlooked some bill somewhere, somehow, okay? Because nobody wants to do that. We have the Sun card as your solution for this week. So even as you're stepping forward with your big ideas and sharing your ideas, this is great. It's also going to be a brand new day. New things are happening. You're stepping into new opportunities and new situations at the same time. And in those situations, you may not have all the answers. So even while you have a bunch of information you're sharing, you may be in a place where you don't have all the information. So this might be like you're a keynote speaker at an event, but it's an event you haven't done before. So now you have to ask for where everything is, what's going on, when do I go on, da 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 da. So then presto changeo, you can go ahead and share your ideas. So very cool, like that. Gonna do a TED Talk, are you? Wouldn't put it past you at all. That is very fun. We have the August 18th through the 24th. Yes, we're going to the 18th through the 24th. Nine of Wands. This card speaks to needing to stay yourself, okay? Other people may be suggesting that, what if you did this, or what if you did that? Maybe you should color your hair differently. Maybe you should wear something different. And the answer is, I'm going to do me, my way, and that's it. Because if you don't stay you, who's going to be you? I really, really feel very strongly about this card being very clear that whatever your mind is, whoever you are as a person needs to stay that, because we don't have that, and you're bringing a special light to the table. And yes, I'm speaking to the scoundrels as well. If you're here to carry that kind of energy, then you need to stay that way and keep doing that, because if we don't have you doing that, other people won't learn from it, okay? So that's interesting to say it that way, but there you go. It came to me and I needed to share it. This here's the Page of Cups. It's showing me that you're blocked from having new information about things you care about coming your way this particular week. You won't be getting any, or if you do get news about something you care about this week, it will block you from moving forward. Maybe it'll be something that is so fantastically awesome, you just can't go back to work. It's like, oh my God, baby's born, can't go. So like that, you know, good news can block you from doing your work or whatever, right? Sharing your ideas. Whatever is happening this week, it's going to be very fast. This is the Eight of Wands, reminding you that things are moving very quickly. So hang on to your hat this week. Stay you and let it happen quickly and efficiently. It'll be a very quick succession of things, and it'll be awesome. So congratulations. Let's talk now about the 25th through the 31st of August. We have the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, of course, is all about family, family joy, family love, family gatherings, people getting together and sharing love. Now, this doesn't have to be your birth family. It can be your chosen family. And I think that's really cool. I want you to appreciate whoever it is that's around you, who your posse is. Get into it and appreciate your posse. They are there for you and they want to help you. So that's very cool. I like that. Now, here's one of those fun cards that I was talking about that's an extra card in the deck. It's all about generosity and charity. All right? So this one's talking about the giving tree. And of course, the truth of that is, there it was again. I said, of course. Huh. Sorry. Ultimately, this card being in this position, it's blocked. So you're not in a position right now this week to do any major giving. Okay, so your family may be getting together and someone at the gathering is going to be like, hey, would you be able to maybe help me with da 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 da? And the answer is, I don't think so. Not this month or not this week. All right? And because, I mean, it's important for you to hold the line for yourself because you're just not in a position to do so. Okay? The fact is that 9 of Cups shows up in the aftermath. So very cool. 9 of Cups is always about your wishes being fulfilled. Everything you need is getting taken care of in every which way. So this could be work, life, family, relationships, all of those little places that we have things going, irons in the fire. You have so many irons in the fire, but they're all coming together and they're all doing really well, okay? So you have nothing to do but be in your family space and have a good time, all right? So be with your family, have a good time, let everything go, and don't worry about giving right now, okay? That's it, and that's very cool. I'm going to go ahead and save these cards over here for now, and then we will go ahead and go in deeper on this very first week of August, the 4th through the 10th. Very cool. This is a pre-programmed deck. This is one of the Illuminated tarot decks. Ethereal Visions, I believe is what it's called. All the cards are going to be in the comments below, so don't be, or not in the comments, but in the description below, so please look around and see what's there. I'm pretty sure most of them are all available on Etsy, so don't be alarmed. I am a fan of sharing, so hey, let's see what's going on here. Let's go deeper. So the Emperor card is here telling us, of course, your foundation and your maturity, and you're bringing your wisdom and your knowledge from everything you've done before coming into the picture right now. This is great news. Interesting that the Two of Wands is showing up. So you're going to be, oh my goodness, haha, look at that, right? We have the Standing Stones showing passage, and we have the Two of Wands. Perfect. I love this. So you're definitely going through a doorway, especially this particular week. That is wonderful. And you're going to do it with smarts and understanding and knowledge, because you are the king. Like I said, you might be the keynote speaker. You are the one bringing the basis of knowledge to the table. You are the wisdom in the room. That is very cool. And you got the Fool card telling me that this is absolutely something brand new you're jumping into. Fabulous. Good for you, Scorpio. I love that you have something fun to start. It's going to bring you new life and joy into your heart. That's good news. Love that. You're blocked with the Eight of Cups. We had talked about how you weren't going to be in a position to release anybody right now from your life. So if there is somebody who's causing some issues, you may not be able to release them entirely, but you can pull yourself away from interacting with them or have somebody else deal with that person for now. because you don't have time for it. You're a very busy person. You have no time for that. All right? Nine of Pentacles is here, and it's saying that extra money is not going to be, you may not be entirely flush this week, okay? So maybe you're paying for upcoming issues and not whatnots, maybe initiation fees or dues or other things that are coming. Larger payments have come through, and they've used up your easy money, or your savings is getting gobbled up. Just be aware of that and know that that's what's going on. The Six of Pentacles is saying, of course, no, you're not in a position right now to help other people financially. Okay, so if somebody does need help, you might have to go to the garage, or you might have to go through your closet. You can give stuff like that, but you can't really do the thing where you give money. All right, you don't have extra money to give right now. Using your intuition is going to be the key to all of everything that's going on. Okay, definitely trust your gut to know exactly what the answer is. This person over here might not be somebody you need to help at all. So keep in mind that this is your intuition that's going to know best how to interact in these situations and how much you want to get involved. So that's very good. I like that very much. Additional to your solution here, we have the Page of Swords. New information will help you manifest more power in your life, more control over a situation. So you're going to get new information that'll set you up and set you free. I think this has everything to do with what's going on over here. All right, so very cool. That's job stuff, and it doesn't surprise me that you're going to have more control over your situation. Very nice. There is the Two of Swords playing its part this particular week, showing that you may have some underlying fears. Okay, so whoever your partner in life is, or a trusted soul in your life, I want you to get with them and share a little bit about how you're feeling uncomfortable about what's going on. I mean, this is an awful lot. This is an awful lot. Maybe we're talking about you setting out and going off, but you have to get in an airplane and do some stuff. And I mean, it's okay to be a little nervous about traveling to someplace you haven't been to be that person and do that thing. But you're going to be all right, okay? But if you share those concerns, you'll feel much better. Because wandering around with them in your back pocket while everybody else is going, you should be really happy. Or that person shouldn't be feeling like this or feeling like that. Oh, brother, I never enjoy having other people tell me how I should be feeling. Do you? Not me. Okay. So here's the deal. I see beautiful things beginning for you this week. And I see that there's going to be, new beginnings can be scary. So hang in there. Do the right things and keep doing the right stuff, which of course refers to following your intuition and releasing some of the stress on yourself. That will be good. I appreciate that very much for you. I am going to do something new, and we're going to actually get you another card from a new deck. This is the Animal Dreaming Oracle cards. They're an Australia-based deck, meaning that got all kinds of cool Australian critters in here, but they're fun, and I think that they're really good. So let's just see which animal you get for this week. That's the one right there. All right. So alrighty, which animal did we? Oh, we got the bat. Haha, rebirth. All right. So when we talk about the bat, it's interesting. A lot of people think of him as the hanged man because, well, obviously he's upside down. But the truth is, we're talking about him for rebirth, specifically because when he's inside of a small space, yes, he goes inside some small spaces to roost, right? And then bats can't just take off from the ground or from a branch. They can't just flap their wings and get where they want to go. They actually have to fall. You've seen it in those movies all the time. He falls from a very tall building And that's exactly how bats have to do it, is they have to fall from a tall space. So they also have to come out of a tiny little hole in a very dark place, which is referencing rebirth. All right. So yeah, the tiny place referencing the womb, etc., etc. You get it. So yeah, there's going to be some rebirth happening here. I feel like this new beginning that you're already processing is absolutely here to help you move forward in that way. That's wonderful news. And yeah, the bat is going to help you with that rebirth. So very cool stuff, right? New beginnings, trusting your intuition. All of that is good stuff. So we need to get you a pocket full of rocks, don't we? Let's get you a pocket full of rocks. Okay, so we have smoky, or not smoky. We have obsidian, blue calcite, and black amethyst. All right, excellent. So the obsidian is all about removing negativity from your life and keeping you grounded in the process. So we want you not to get full of yourself in this next week while you're being in charge of stuff and doing all the good things. You're doing it from a very down-to-earth place that is not, you know, others might see it as a possibility of a place where conceit might jump in, and that's not it. You're coming into it from a place of total maturity and a complete understanding of what you know. So you have a strong basis of knowledge, and we need to present it that way. This is sucking all the negativity out of the room, so not to worry. I think you'll be fine. If you carry that in your pocket, it should be wonderful. We have the blue calcite bringing your words out very clearly and concisely. Nice. I love when you're clear and concise. Excellent. And black amethyst is all about the shadow side, right? So we are appreciating the fact that we have a shadow side. We are working through the shadow side and coming out the other side, right? So it's being revealed to you, the big picture of how your shadow side is actually helping you. And I want you to pay attention to how your shadow side can help you. It isn't always a bad thing, okay? Cool. So we're going to set these stones aside, and you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to. You can carry any rocks you like. If you want to carry something different, do let me know what that is. Leave it in the comments below. Love it. Tell me how they're working for you. I really appreciate that stuff. And if you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel yet, please do. I appreciate it so much. There's so much to offer here. We are in a symbiotic relationship here. I'm helping you, and you bring your energy to the table, and you are part of the reading, correct? Yes. Anyone who stumbles into this reading, it's timely and appropriate for you. So I do hope you'll do the liking and subscribing, and then you won't miss a single reading after this. All right? Well, thank you so much, and we'll talk next week about the 11th through the 17th.